Hey, my name is Lisa and I'm a freelance industrial designer, and in this video I'm gonna share how my typical design process looks like from start to finish. So any new client who is willing to work with me asks me the same question, what my design process looks like. And I kind of understand why, because every designer works in a different way and the client just wants to figure out how the process will be organized. Actually, there is no right or wrong way to do it, so don't think that my way of working is the only right one. So when a client reaches out to me, I ask him to put together a brief based on the following questions: his role and name in the project, and some general information about the project that we're going to be developing. The next point would be a target group, which is very important to take into account while designing the shape. I also ask him to attach some links to the products that he might have found before. That might be time saving for me. Then also an important question is he going to hire an engineer for this project? Because sometimes if a product is fairly simple, you can do the engineering part yourself as a designer, but if it requires some deeper knowledge of engineering, like if the product has some electronics inside or anything like that, obviously an engineer is needed, and I want to know from the very beginning if an engineer is already hired, so we can work together from the very beginning. Then also the point about the adjectives that would describe a product is very important for me, because it also gives me some guidelines of how the shape should be developed from the aesthetic point of view. And also sometimes clients don't even need the 3D model, because they prefer to save some money on this step and just require to do technical drawings and do it like in the old style, like it was before all these 3D modeling tools. So after reading a brief, I ask my clients to send the first 50% of the payment, and then I start working. Initially, if a product has a lot of different elements, I do a rough functional scheme where I would organize the elements from the functional point of view and let my client check it. Once the functional scheme is approved, I then take around 2 or 3 days for the initial concept development stage, where I would create up to 10 concepts working on the overall shape of the product and show it in sketches, so my client has a lot to choose from. So then I ask my clients to choose one concept that we will proceed working on, and then I dive deeper into details and work out every single element of this product. I update my clients every other day to see what adjustments should be applied. And I prefer to talk and discuss the product in messages, because it's more convenient for me, first of all, and also I can always get back to these messages, reread them once again, and yeah, this allows me not to miss anything, instead of, for example, doing a video call where, of course, you can do and take some notes, but anyways, messaging for me is much more convenient. The delivery of this stage will be a completed design concept showed in colorful sketches. Then we are moving to technical drawings and 3D modeling stage. I usually calculate the overall dimensions during the previous stage, but the actual technical drawings will be done now. If a client needs a 3D model just for better visualization, I use surface modeling tools like 3ds Max and then Keyshot for rendering. So the delivery in this case will be a high quality render in PNG format. But if a client needs a 3D model for manufacturing purposes, I will use CAD modeling tools like SolidWorks or Autodesk Inventor. I always send the final documents, 3D models, renders, etc. after receiving the second half of the payment, so I feel more secured. After completing a project, I usually ask my clients if he needs any additional services that I can provide, like brand identity or packaging, for example. So this actually helps a lot to keep working with the client and not really wasting time on searching for new projects. So basically, this is how my design process looks like. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.